Being a 1099 contractor offers the freedom to choose your projects and control your income, but it also comes with the responsibility of managing your own taxes, expenses, and financial planning. Unlike W-2 employees, 1099 contractors must navigate the complexities of self-employment, including understanding what expenses are deductible, how to keep accurate records, and how to file taxes properly. This handbook guides you through these challenges. It provides practical advice, detailed explanations, and tips on maximizing your success as a 1099 contractor. Whether you're new to contracting or an experienced freelancer, you'll find valuable information to help you manage your finances, reduce your tax burden, and grow your business. This is not financial advice or employer advice, but simply a roadmap for you to find the information you could use. Chapter 1. Understanding your 1099 status. What is a 1099 contractor? A 1099 contractor, often referred to as an independent contractor or freelancer, is a self-employed individual who offers services to clients under a contract. Unlike W-2 employees, who work for a single employer and receive a regular paycheck, 1099 contractors may work for multiple clients and are responsible for invoicing and collecting payment for their work. As a 1099 contractor, you're considered a business owner in the eyes of the IRS. This classification comes with several benefits, including the ability to deduct business-related expenses from your taxable income. However, it also means you must handle your own taxes, including paying self-employment tax and making estimated tax payments throughout the year. Key responsibilities as a 1099 contractor. As a 1099 contractor, you have a range of responsibilities that are crucial to managing your business successfully. Tax management. You are responsible for calculating and paying your own taxes, including income tax and self-employment tax. This requires careful planning and regular payments to the IRS. Record keeping. Keeping accurate and detailed records of your income and expenses is essential. This documentation not only helps you track your financial health, but also ensures you're prepared in case of an IRS audit. Invoicing and payment. Unlike employees, who receive regular paychecks, 1099 contractors must invoice clients and manage payment collection. It's important to establish clear payment terms with clients and follow up on outstanding invoices to maintain cash flow. Contract negotiation. A contract that outlines the scope of work, payment terms, deadlines, and other important details should govern every project. This protects both you and your client and helps prevent disputes. Chapter 2. Tax deductions for 1099 contractors. Overview of tax deductions. One of the key benefits of being a 1099 contractor is the ability to deduct business-related expenses from your taxable income. These deductions can significantly reduce the amount of tax you owe, but it's essential to understand what qualifies as a deductible expense and how to document these deductions properly. The IRS allows you to deduct ordinary and necessary business expenses. This means any expense that is common and accepted in your trade or business, and that is helpful and appropriate for your business is deductible. By taking full advantage of these deductions, you can lower your taxable income and keep more of your hard-earned money. Common deductions for 1099 contractors. Home office deduction. If you use a portion of your home only for business, you may qualify for the home office deduction. This deduction allows you to write off a portion of your rent or mortgage, utilities, and home maintenance costs. How to calculate. The simplified method allows you to deduct $5 per square foot of your home office, up to a maximum of 300 square feet. The actual expense method requires you to calculate the percentage of your home used for business and apply that percentage to your total home expenses. Vehicle expenses. If you use your vehicle for business, you can deduct the associated expenses. You have two options for calculating this deduction: the standard mileage rate or actual expenses. Standard mileage rate. Multiply the IRS standard mileage rate by the number of business miles driven during the year. For 2024, the rate is 58.5 cents per mile. Actual expenses. Add up the actual costs of operating your vehicle for business, including gas, maintenance, insurance, and depreciation. Supplies and materials. Any supplies or materials you purchase to complete your work are deductible. This includes items like office supplies, tools, and software, record-keeping tips. Keep receipts for all purchases and maintain a log of how and when the supplies were used for business. Professional services fees paid to professionals such as accountants, lawyers, and consultants are deductible. These services must directly relate to your business. How to categorize. Deduct these expenses under legal and professional services on your Schedule C. Travel and meals. Business travel expenses, such as airfare, hotels, and car rentals, are fully deductible. Meals incurred during business travel are 50% deductible. Meal deduction. To claim this deduction, you must travel away from your tax home for business, and the meal must directly pertain to your work. Chapter 3. Record Keeping and Documentation. Why record keeping is important. Record keeping is a critical responsibility for any 1099 contractor. The IRS requires you to maintain accurate records of your income and expenses to substantiate the deductions you claim on your tax return. Proper documentation is also essential in the event of an IRS audit. Good records will help you monitor your business's financial health, prepare accurate tax returns, and support the deductions you take, ensuring that you comply with tax laws and maximize your deductions. How to keep records. Keeping well-organized and detailed records can ease tax season time and stress. These are a few recommended practices. Use accounting software. Tools like QuickBooks, FreshBooks, or Wave can help you track income, expenses, and mileage, generate invoices, and prepare financial statements. Digital versus physical records. While digital records are easier to store and organize, it's essential to back up your data regularly. It is important to store physical records, such as paper receipts, in a safe place and categorize them by type of expense. Monthly reconciliation. Regularly reconcile your records with your bank statements to ensure accuracy and catch any discrepancies early. Specific documentation to keep. For effective record keeping, here's a list of specific documents you should retain. Income records. Keep copies of all invoices sent to clients and bank statements showing deposits of client payments. Expense receipts. Save receipts for all business-related purchases, such as office supplies, equipment, and travel expenses. Mileage logs. If you deduct vehicle expenses, maintain a detailed log of business miles driven, including the date, purpose, and number of miles. Tax documents. Keep copies of your 1099 forms, tax returns, and any correspondence with the IRS. Contracts and agreements. Store copies of all contracts, including terms of service, scope of work, and payment terms, to protect yourself legally. The IRS recommends keeping records for at least 3 years from the date you filed your return. However, sometimes you should keep records longer. If you omit over 25% of your income, keep records for 6 years. Maintain records for 7 years if you have worthless securities or bad debt. And keep records indefinitely if you file a fraudulent return or don't file a return at all. As a 1099 contractor, you are responsible for paying estimated taxes throughout the year. Unlike W-2 employees, who have taxes withheld from their paychecks, you must estimate and pay taxes on your income, Social Security, and Medicare. Use IRS Form 1040-ES to estimate your quarterly tax payments. This form helps you calculate your expected income and the taxes you will owe, factoring in self-employment tax. Estimated tax payments are typically due on April 15th, June 15th, September 15th, and January 15th of the following year. Missing these deadlines can cause penalties. To avoid underpayment penalties, ensure your total tax payments for the year are at least 90% of the current year's tax liability, or 100% of the previous year's tax liability. Self-employment tax covers Social Security and Medicare taxes for individuals who work for themselves. As a 1099 contractor, you must pay both the employer and employee portions of these taxes. The self-employment tax rate is 15.3%, which includes 12.4% for Social Security and 2.9% for Medicare. Use IRS Schedule SE to calculate the amount you owe. You can deduct the employer portion, which is half of your self-employment tax, as a change to income on your Form 1040. Business expenses that reduce your net income will also reduce your self-employment tax. Ensure you take full advantage of allowable deductions. Filing your annual tax return. At the end of the year, you must file an annual tax return that includes all your 1099 income and deductions. Here's what you need to know. Forms you need. Form 1040. This is your individual income tax return. Schedule C. Use this form to report your profit or loss from business. It details your income and expenses and calculates your net profit or loss. Schedule SE. This form is used to calculate your self-employment tax. Reporting 1099 income. You will receive a 1099 NEC or 1099 MIA-C form from each client who paid you $600 or more during the year. Report this income on Schedule C. Common mistakes to avoid. Double-check your math, ensure all income is reported, and review your deductions to avoid common filing errors. Chapter 5. Financial Management Tips. Budgeting as a 1099 Contractor. One challenge of being a 1099 contractor is managing an irregular income. Creating a budget that accounts for fluctuating earnings is essential to maintaining financial stability. Importance of budgeting. A budget helps you plan for slow periods, set aside money for taxes, and ensure you have enough cash flow to cover your expenses. Creating a budget. Start by estimating your average monthly income based on past earnings. Then, list your fixed expenses, like rent and insurance, and variable expenses, such as supplies and travel. Allocate a portion of your income to savings and taxes. Adjusting your budget. Review and adjust your budget monthly to reflect changes in income or expenses. This will help you stay on track financially. Setting aside money for taxes. Since taxes are not withheld from your payments as a 1099 contractor, you must set aside a portion of your income to cover your tax liabilities. How much to set aside? A good rule of thumb is to set aside 25 to 30% of your gross income for taxes. This amount should cover federal income tax, state taxes, and self-employment tax. Using separate accounts. Consider setting up a separate bank account for your tax savings. This can help you avoid spending the money you'll need for taxes. Automating savings. Automate your savings by transferring a percentage of each payment you receive into your tax account. This ensures you're consistently saving for taxes. Managing cash flow. Effective cash flow management is crucial for maintaining your business's financial health. Poor cash flow can lead to missed opportunities or financial strain, so it's important to stay on top of your finances. Tips for maintaining steady cash flow. Invoicing promptly. Send invoices as soon as a project is completed to ensure timely payment. Follow up on payments. Don't hesitate to follow up with clients who are late for paying. Consider offering discounts for early payments to encourage promptness. Diversifying income streams. Having multiple clients or income streams can help smooth out your cash flow and reduce the risk of income gaps. Retirement planning. Saving for retirement is essential, even if you're a 1099 contractor. Unlike W-2 employees, you don't have access to employer-sponsored retirement plans, so it's up to you to plan for your future. Benefits of saving for retirement. Contributing to a retirement plan not only secures your financial future, but also offers tax advantages. Contributions to retirement accounts like a SEP IRA or Solo 401k are tax deductible. Overview of retirement savings options. SEP IIRA, Simplified Employee Pension. IRA allows you to contribute up to 25% of your net earnings from self-employment with a maximum contribution limit set annually by the IRS. Solo 401k, ideal for self-employed individuals. This plan allows you to contribute both as an employer and an employee, maximizing your retirement savings. Protecting yourself and your business. Importance of contracts. A written contract should govern every project you take on as a 1099 contractor. A contract not only protects you legally, but also clarifies the terms of the agreement, preventing misunderstandings and disputes. Why every project should have a contract. A contract outlines the scope of work, payment terms, deadlines, and any other critical details of the project. It provides a legal framework that protects both you and your client. Key elements of a solid contract: scope of work. Clearly define what work will be completed and any deliverables expected. Payment terms. Specify how much you will be paid, the payment schedule, and any penalties for late payments. Deadlines. Include deadlines for project milestones and final delivery. Termination clause. Outline the conditions under which either party can terminate the contract. Insurance needs. As a 1099 contractor, you don't have the safety net of employer-provided insurance, so it's important to protect yourself with the right coverage. Types of insurance. Every contractor should consider. Health insurance. Individual health insurance plans are available through the marketplace. You may also qualify for subsidies based on your income. Liability insurance. Professional liability insurance protects you from claims of negligence or errors in your work. General liability insurance covers bodily injury or property damage claims. Disability insurance provides income protection if you're unable to work because of injury or illness. How to find affordable insurance options. Shop around for insurance policies. Consider joining professional associations that offer group rates, and explore options in the healthcare marketplace. Legal considerations. Understanding and addressing legal issues is essential to protect your business and your reputation. Intellectual property rights. Ensure that your contracts specify who owns the intellectual property rights to the work you produce. If you keep rights, specify how the client can use the work. Non-compete and confidentiality agreements. Be cautious when signing non-compete agreements, as they can limit your ability to work in your field. Confidentiality agreements protect sensitive information and should be reviewed carefully before signing. Chapter 7. Maximizing your 1099 success. Building your personal brand. As a 1099 contractor, your personal brand is one of your most valuable assets. A powerful brand can help you attract clients, command higher rates, and establish yourself as an expert in your field. Importance of branding. Your brand is how clients perceive you and your work. It encompasses your reputation, the quality of your services, and how you present yourself online and offline. Tips for creating a strong personal brand consistency. Ensure that your messaging, visual identity, and communication are consistent across all platforms. Portfolio. Build a professional portfolio that showcases your best work and client testimonials. Online presence. Maintain an active and professional online presence through a website, LinkedIn, and relevant social media platforms. Networking and finding clients. Networking is key to building a successful 1099 contracting business. The more connections you make, the more opportunities you'll have to find clients and grow your business. Effective networking strategies include attending industry events. Join industry conferences, webinars, and local networking events to meet potential clients and peers. Another strategy is to join professional associations. Membership in professional organizations can provide networking opportunities, access to resources, and credibility. Also, leverage online platforms. Use platforms like LinkedIn, Upwork, and Fiverr to connect with clients, showcase your expertise, and find projects. Setting your rates. Determining the right rates for your services is crucial to your business's success. You need to balance being competitive and ensuring you're fairly compensated for your work. How to determine competitive rates. First, research the market. Investigate what others in your field and geographic area are charging. Use this information as a baseline for setting your rates. Next, factor in expenses. Ensure your rates cover not only your time, but also your expenses, taxes, and a profit margin. Lastly, adjusting your rates. Periodically review and adjust your rates based on changes in the market, your experience level, and the value you provide. Continuing education and skill development. Staying current with industry trends and continually improving your skills is vital to maintaining your competitiveness as a 1099 contractor. The importance of staying current cannot be overstated. Technology regulations and best practices in your industry are constantly evolving. Keeping your skills up to date ensures you remain valuable to clients. Where to find courses and certifications? Online learning platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and LinkedIn. Learning offer a wide range of courses in various fields. Professional organizations also offer certifications, workshops, and continuing education programs. Additionally, consider local colleges and universities. Enrolling in courses at local educational institutions can help you gain new skills or earn certifications. As a 1099 contractor, you have the freedom to control your work and income. But with that freedom comes the responsibility of managing your finances, taxes, and legal obligations effectively. By understanding your deductions, keeping accurate records, planning for taxes, and continuing to develop your skills, you can maximize your earnings and minimize your tax burden. Use this handbook as a guide to navigate the complexities of being a 1099 contractor and set yourself up for long-term success. Please subscribe to our channel. Make the background music happy.